Happy Monday, friends. So I just was at school to get some things from our classroom so that I could teach a little bit more from home. It was sad because I really miss you guys. I wish we were all in there right now, but we're not, so we have to make the best of it. I set up shop outside today. I figured it's a beautiful day, so I'll be working from outside, so I hope you guys get outside too. And Mr. Jones is in there getting our bikes out, so hopefully we can go for a little bit of a bike ride. So today in Restart, I'm going to pick up where we left off. And we left off at a place where Chase is at the nursing home to try to be truthful about the medal, and then so he didn't go to Brendan's, and everybody else is kind of mad that he didn't show up to Brendan's. So when they found out that he was at the nursing home, they all started heading over there. So they're on their way to Portland Street now. So this chapter is in Aaron's point of view. Young man, we've been waiting nearly half an hour, the Dumbledore tells me. You promised to set up the card table for us. We'll get to it, I tell her. We're busy. This old bat has a voice like screeching gears on a truck with a bad transmission. You don't look very busy to me. You're just standing around on the snack cart eating the cookies you're supposed to be passing out. Which is a big job, Bear pretends to be outraged. You expect us to do it on an empty stomach? Chill out, I advise Dumbledore. 5 more minutes. It goes without saying that the community service at Greybird Motel is about as much fun as sticking your head in a garbage disposal. The one good thing is you get to mess with the residents. She's been bugging us half the morning to set up an extra card table in the rec room so that she and 3 other blue hairs can play bridge. We've been having a few laughs, seeing how long we can blow her off. 5 minutes? Try 5 hours. Maybe 5 days. If she doesn't like it, I'll let her set up her own table. She's built like a sumo wrestler anyway. In frustration, she retreats into the rec room, and Bear and I crack up. Oh, we'll do it for her eventually, you know, right before her head explodes. That's the art to it, picking the moment to give in just when she's about to report us to the nurses. We help ourselves to more cookies, but Bear tries to hog the last one, and we end up on the floor fighting for it and laughing like crazy. The cookie's crushed before either of us can eat it. We're getting back to our feet, brushing the dust and crumbs, when we see him, Chase, striding down the hall like he's on The Amazing Race, in a real hurry to get somewhere, and not too thrilled about it. Ever since our fight on the football field, he hasn't been turning up for the community service. Not that he's really on it anyway. I guess he's back, or at least he's back visiting his video star, the nastiest old Dumbledore in a building overflowing with them. Bear, who has amazing sight, spots a bulging pocket first. It looked like he's carrying a baseball, but there's a piece of cloth trailing from the opening. Hey, Ambrose, I call. What have you got there? He ignores me and shifts his path to the opposite side of the corridor. Bear blocks his way. The man asked you a question? Another shift, so I step out beside Bear, and together we block the hall. Chase does exactly what a running back would do on a football field. He puts his head down and tries to blast through us, but we're linemen and we stop him cold. In a game, I'd be trying to strip the ball. In this case, I reach down, grab the white fabric, and yank. A dish towel opens up in my hand and something flies out of it and hits the terrazzo floor with a click. Star-shaped blue ribbon, the geezer's medal. Chase falls on it like recovering a fumble. Bear and I go down on top of him. 2/3 of that is ours, I snarl. It belongs to Mr. Solway. He doesn't care, Bear grunts. He barely remembers he ever had it. Get off. Somehow, he heaves us both clear and scrambles to his feet, clutching the medal in his hand. You're not going to win this, man, I tell him. It's not even unfriendly. I'm giving him a valuable information. And we're taking that medal no matter what we have to do to you. He hesitates, considering his options. During the pause, Dumbledore comes back to the hall. What's going on out here? It's more than 5 minutes. We need our table set up now. Oh, I'll do it, offers Chase, grabbing the opportunity to get away from us. The medal concealed in his fist, he escorts Dumbledore into the rec room. Bear starts to follow them, but I told him to back. Too many witnesses, man. Be patient. He can't stay in there forever. We watch like hawks from a doorway, figuring he might try to stash the medal and come back for it later, when we're not around. It's in his right hand. He never opens those fingers, not while he's setting up the folding table and chairs. He keeps one eye on us. I favor him with a grin that says, we're gonna get you if we have to stand here until the next ice age. He's toast, Bear whispers triumphantly. The only way out of that room is through us. The Dumbledores in the rec room were fawning over Ambrose like he'd just saved the world from Lex Luthor or something. They love him as much as they hate us, and enough to make you barf. He even takes a small potted plant from the TV cabinet and sets it on the table to be a centerpiece. The blue hairs are practically wriggling with joy. Then, as Chase turns, his elbow knocks the pot off the table. It hits the floor, shatters, spilling earth all over the place. Bear loves it. Ha ha ha, idiot. Ambrose rushes to the corner where the vacuum cleaner is against the wall. He plugs it in and starts to clean up his mess. We almost miss it. As he runs the vacuum back and forth over the dirt, he opened his hands and dropped the metal into the unit's path. On a heartbeat, it's sucked up and gone. He glances over his shoulder to see if we notice. I pretend we didn't, but Bear's face is bright red, which is a dead giveaway. Chase is vacuuming toward us now, speeding up, breaking into a run. The plug pops out of the wall. The vacuum falls silent. He keeps moving, though, charging at us. Bear and I block the doorway and brace ourselves to deck him again. Just before the impact, he lifts the vacuum cleaner like a battering ram and slams into us. We're both knocked back into our butts, choking on a cloud of dust in the collision forces out of the filter bag. By the time our vision clears and we struggle back up again, Ambrose is almost out of sight down the hall, still cradling the vacuum cleaner. We stare at each other at the minute we get our breath back. We chorus, "Get him!" We take off after our star running back. We've never been able to outpace him before, but this time he's carrying a vacuum cleaner, not a football. That's bound to slow him down. So, do you think they're going to catch him? What do you think is going to happen? They're like running a ruck in this nursing home. I don't know how any of the nurses are letting any of this go on. It's kind of crazy. And it really shows Bear and Aaron's character with eating all the cookies and not helping the elderly when they need the help. So we'll have to see what happens next. I will read tomorrow, but then I won't read until the following week when spring break is over. So I hope you guys have a great day. Get outside, enjoy this beautiful weather. I miss you tons, and I cannot wait to get back into the classroom with you. Take care.